Hey everyone, this is Nate Lindquist with the Minimalist CEO, and in today's training, I'm going to fly through the Pied Piper sales conversion technique. I share this because in this training, I've realized there's a lot of different definitions of what conversion means. So, in the Pied Piper sales conversion, we're looking at taking leads that you have and converting them, taking a business that you have, getting leads and converting them into sales of your products or services. And the bottom line is, it's a very specific process. Now, this isn't exactly a sales training per se. What it is an opportunity for you to really just own your brand, own your product, and get it out there. And that's what this training is all about. So, the Pied Piper sales conversion. Now, first thing I want to talk about is that it's up to you. First things first, using a sales training program assumes that you have the second most difficult resource that you'll ever have in business, and that's called leads. When you don't have leads, it can be very challenging to have someone to contact, but leads are someone who's raised their hand. They've said, you know what, we want your blueprint, we want your report, we want your information, we want your help, we want your solution. So you've given them something to help them. Then second, when you have leads as a business owner, it's your job to become the Pied Piper and teach others to do the same. So let me tell you what this means. You want to teach others to get people to follow them to your business, and I'll tell you exactly how to do that. So you must be hungry. You must be willing to do whatever it takes to create your sales success. Because as a business owner or as a leader in your business, no matter who you have on the team, it's your responsibility to do this. There's really no, unless you hire like a sales force to run your selling, it's your job to convert leads into sales. So this training talks you through what you can do and when you get the right mindset, how you can be successful about selling. The rest of your success becomes assured as long as you take action. So let's talk a little bit about what it means to have the right mindset. The mindset is also called your mental state. Now, here are some questions to ask when it comes to being successful at selling your service. In any business, it will always be the business's responsibility to create value and dance. You want to get out there and dance well enough to make sales. It's the marketing team's job to drive list traffic to your item of value. So if you have leads, start dancing and try all your moves. The question that you want to ask is this: are you doing whatever it takes? Are you doing it with the right mindset? Are you focused on the one mindset that's most important of all? And of course, that's called helping. That's what this is all about. The energy of helping resonates with the prospective client. Sympathetic resonance means that if you do something that helps them, they're going to want to do business with you. They're going to want to connect with you. If you give them a report, if you give them information, if you reach out to help them, they're going to want to work with you. But you've got to continue persistently, consistently give them value. Because you know what, if you're afraid of sales and you're not giving value, then you may be worried more about taking than about giving. So you might want to consider that. Are you in a taking mindset or a giving mindset? So let's take a look at the wrong mindsets. There's the blaming the market mindset. Now that's not going to help you out at all, because you know what? There's a lot of businesses that made most of their sales in a down market. The question is, if you know in your business that there are hundreds of thousands, even thousands or even millions of people who need your solution, then it's your job to go out and drive the market, to put your message out there so you can really help them. If you're trying to build a business where people don't need your help, well, that's also irresponsible too. So make sure that with your expertise, you know that you're talking to people who need your help and that you consistently aren't blaming, right? Because it's not the market's fault. This is your decision. It's not about blaming. It's not the right mindset. Now, 2, doing precious little to engage with your audience and waiting for someone to wave a magic wand. There's a number of times when business owners get to a place where it's like, I have the website, I have the Facebook page, I have, the ads are running, and no one's doing business with me. But then I ask them what's most important to them. Instead of hearing, I really want to help people, which is what really creates the right message, I start hearing things like, I'm just not making any sales. Well, if you're not making any sales, you might want to ask, are you connecting to people who need your help? If you have the leads and they're raising your hand for your help, are you trying to help them? And are you actually helping them? And the universe is funny. When you actually are helping, people will want your help. So you've got to take action, take responsibility. Number 3, not doing outreach, sales, and business offer exposure related activities. So if you haven't gone to a specific business networking event, if you haven't gone to an industry related event, if you haven't tried different industries that might be specifically, maybe you want to go to an automobile industry manufacturers event, maybe you want to go to a cooking or chefs or restaurant related event, who are the people that have your problems and where are they going to come together? We call those nests. The next thing you want to look at is, getting out and connecting with other people and just telling them what you're doing, incorporating it in your current business. All right. Now that leads us to number 4, seeing your online business as separate from your other business until it, quote, gets going. It's not going to get going unless you get going. Nobody's going to relate your online business to your offline business. If you see them as separate, you're automatically assuming that these are not people who need your help. So you need to decide, if you have 2 separate businesses, the wrong mindset is seeing them as separate. You can help anyone reach out to your entire client list and say, hey, I'd love to help you. I have this idea. Let's have a talk. If you have clients and you can't call them and have that conversation, my question for you would be, what did you do that they won't have a conversation with you? Like, if you really serve them and if you've done a good job of helping them solve those problems and you have another way to help them, first of all, if they know, like, and trust you, then they're going to be very excited to share what you're doing with other people. We'll talk about that as part of the Pied Piper selling process in a minute. Now, number 5, another wrong mindset is worrying about making money or sales. It's called a getting mindset. That's not going to get you where you want to go. It's going to get you where you don't want to go. It's going to take you backwards and having you think about things backwards. The idea is to think, what can I get? How may I serve? And the universe will continue to give you more opportunities to serve. When you think about what can I get? Well, when you focus on getting, you'll run into creativity issues. It stunts your ability to sell. The ideas you share will be more about you. Are you asking people to help you with your business? Are you asking people to do things for you? Notice if you're doing that and decide, I want to make this about what I can do for them and less about me. And you'll be surprised. People will start to really resonate and engage with you. And if you say, hey, I created this thing, if this can help you, let me know. I'm going to make this available to you. And just give freely of your help, of your guidance, especially when you're on Facebook Lives, and even in ads. Make an ad about, here's something we can really help you with. If you'd like some help, well, get onto a webinar, get onto a web class, get into a free training. Let me educate you how this can really help you or help those you love. Whatever it is you're selling, make sure you're doing it from a place of kindness and caring and help. The ideas you share will be more about you if you're not doing it right, okay? So there won't be enough new ideas, and the small amount that you do share will come across as clever and pitchy or self-focused, and that's not what you want. So look at your content. Are you the center of attention? And if you are, is it about helping, getting attention to help, or is it about getting attention to what you've built? Are you talking about, challenges in your marketplace, or challenges in the economy, or challenges from sort of law passed, or whatever it is? Or are you talking about how you'd love to help? Are you asking questions about where someone might have pain? Are you thinking like your patient or like your client or like someone who you'd like to serve? When you focus on helping, you'll constantly put yourself into the mind of someone who has the problem you solve and work to make their life easier. So, give them better experiences, moving towards solving their problem. So let's talk a little bit about the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper plays his flute. You may have heard the story. And he lures all of the rats out of town. He saves the people. So no matter how far he's walked, he keeps playing his music. He keeps carrying his music, attracting people to his help until the audience has gone far away. They can't help but continue to follow. A little more on this in a moment. When you wear your brand on your sleeve and you do whatever it takes to become the brand, share the brand and deliver its value and connections wherever you can provide the greatest good, you'll have people follow. You'll move into the right people, bump into the right business, create that right relationship, network, association, group. You'll get the right opportunities. The thing is, you must continue failing forward. You got to keep moving, doing everything. Little things are going to start to pop up. You'll start to see opportunities to engage, to connect, to serve people. If you're not serving people, it's because you're not in front of the people who you can serve. And that's a choice that you're making. So this is a recipe for failure. No matter how many great steps you've taken to build a business, a solution, a brand, or value, want to help? Help. You got to help. So here's what you do to help. Create helping opportunities, advertise, get internet product offerings, blog, write articles about helping, share how you can help, teach people things that are surprising, unique about your equipment or your tools or what you do and how you can help. Direct mailers that offer help. Create a sales team who can reach out and tell people how they can help. Collateral support with your offer on it, branding, positioning, authority, education materials, articles and ebooks, web classes. If you haven't put it out there and you're not helping people with it, then you're wasting your time. Share help. Networking to groups, associations, businesses, events like crazy. Get on the news announcing what you're doing as a public service announcement so you can help. Do everything that you can. Here's the bottom line. Successful people in business and life are willing to do whatever it takes to take responsibility for the success of their business. And they focus on the positive momentum and the right things, what really matters. They don't obsess about what's working, trying to tweak it. They don't obsess about what's working. If you have a lead system that's working, your lead system is working. Focus on how you can convert that. It's a very common problem. People get afraid of selling, so they don't convert their leads. When you have all these leads, go out and talk to these people. Talk to these people. Give them an offer they can't refuse. They focus on what's not working, and they make that happen. So again, if you're not selling, use the Pied Piper tool. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that works. Your salesperson's not going to create your victory. That's the bottom line. Your marketing person isn't going to close your deals. Nobody's going to make you successful or your business successful but you. So be a Pied Piper. Invite others to follow you. Become your message. Own it. Talk about why it matters. Talk about the dangers of not knowing it, not having access to it. Care. Be passionate. Let that passion show. Take full responsibility and find out what actually matters so you can win by taking action where it matters most. Okay, here's the Pied Piper tool. Here's the method. Contact 10 of your best clients who you've done a great job serving in the past. Offer them an opportunity to help reach more people who you can serve, where you will do 3 things, and then use this to lead others to your services. So do these 3 things. 1, interview the 10 of your best clients that you've helped for a testimonial video and about how you've served them. Let them talk, ask them questions, really let them talk. And then share it on Facebook and boost it so other people can find it and see it to a target audience. Just pick who you think it might be based on patients or clients or anyone who you've worked with, right? Anyone. Then ask them number 2, ask them if they'd work with you or hire you again if your, quote, new service would help them and what they think about it. Take that information, use it as guidance, use it to move you forward. And then 3, show these people how they can spread the word about your service online and ask them to advocate for you on Facebook simply by sharing your post for a specific period of time. So I'd like you to share these for 30 days. What I'm going to do, I love it. It's really helpful. I appreciate it. Don't let them do it for free. Give them a restaurant gift card. Give them something of value. Offer them a service in return, some sort of a return, a reward. And for every new client who comes in because of them, give them a credit. Say, everyone who comes in, I'm going to give you a reward for having helped you help someone else. Because what I'm doing is helping you help someone else. You're helping me help someone else by being a Pied Piper. It can be a free gift, a service, a credit of some sort. Get creative. Make them excited about the opportunity. You might even take them to dinner or give them tickets to a theater show. And that's how it works. That's how the Pied Piper close works. So again, looking back at the bottom line is this. Successful people in business and life are willing to do whatever it takes. Absolutely whatever it takes. So get out and create helping opportunities. Let your ideas flow. Make it an emergency that you create a legacy of helping as many people as you can. You're going to start to have new ideas. You're going to start getting out there, sharing a message of helping. You're going to share really good information. You're going to talk about what you're doing that's different. Maybe there's some education that needs to be out there. Maybe you need to do a video that says, hey, this is something that's different. Maybe you've never heard of it. Maybe you've never seen it. Let me introduce that to you. All right, awesome. Go do it. Go out and make it happen.